Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm cooking my Christmas dinner. On the menu for today is pork tenderloin, sweet potatoes, broccoli casserole, and I'm going to bake an apple pie. Let's get into it. So I went ahead and cooked my rice off camera, which is what I have in this bowl here. I'm going to go ahead and start my side dishes, and then I will work on the meat last. So I'm going to put my sweet potatoes in the pot and get those cooking. Then for my broccoli, I'm going to go ahead and add that to the pot as well. I'm not adding any seasonings to my sweet potatoes or my broccoli right now, so it's okay to cook both of them in the same pot. So in my last cooking video, I was mentioning to you guys that I wasn't sure what I was going to cook for New Year's. I got my menu together, so I'm happy about that. And I'm happy that I have this video for you guys. I wasn't sure when I would have time to cook my Christmas dinner, so I'm glad that I'm able to get that done. And hopefully I have a chance to edit and have it out before Christmas. So I'm putting the broccoli on top because that's going to cook quicker than sweet potatoes. The sweet potatoes is going to take about 20 minutes to cook. The broccoli about 10 minutes. So I went ahead and put that on top, and then I'm adding my lid to it. All right, so I have that out of the way. So we're going to go ahead and let that cook. Clean some of this up. For the broccoli, rice, and cheese casserole, I'm going to add in some cream of chicken, which is what I have in my container here. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in my mixing bowl. And I'm using about a half a cup of cream of chicken. Okay. And I've already chopped up my onions. This is about 1 teaspoon of onions. So I have my cream of chicken and I have my onions. And I'm just mixing it up together. And then this here, 1 ounce of cheese. Making a mess. I don't want to be up all night trying to clean up. And you guys, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I love cheese. So I'm adding a little bit extra. And Merry Christmas to you guys. I hope you have a blessed day with your family and friends. And if you guys missed my last cooking video, I mentioned in that video, I started a Facebook group for those of you that have come out to the meetup. The link is in the description box of this video. I've accepted everyone's request except for 4 people because your profile picture couldn't verify who you are. Either you didn't have a profile picture or your profile picture doesn't ring a bell to a face that I've seen at a meetup. If you have attended a meetup, that's what this group is for. Cheese is done. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in. So I have cheese, onions, and my cream of chicken. I cooked 1/4 cup of rice. It yielded about 1.5 cups. I'm not going to use that much for this recipe. I'm only going to scoop out 1 cup. And then I can save this here for breakfast tomorrow. Just add some butter and some sugar. Okay, so I have the rice in here. I have my onions, cheese, and my cream of chicken. So I'm just going to set that to the side. My broccoli is still cooking. Once the broccoli's done, I'll show you the next step. So for now, we're just going to set this to the side. I have about 5 more minutes on the broccoli and about 10 more minutes on the sweet potatoes. So I am going to go ahead and start on my brown sugar glaze that's going to go on top of the sweet potatoes. 1 cup of brown sugar. 1/2 cup of orange juice. 1/4 cup of pecans. The cinnamon. And then we can't forget the butter. 1 teaspoon of butter. You guys, this glaze is really delicious. Last year when I made it, I put it on my ham for Thanksgiving. It's really good. A few of you commented that you tried it and that you really like it. Thanks for sharing that with me. So it doesn't take long to cook this glaze. You want to make sure that you keep an eye on it and that you stir often so it doesn't stick to the bottom of your pot. Guys, so this is my last cooking video of the year. This is it. And I've already decided what I'm going to cook for New Year's. I'm going to go a little soulful and do something traditional. Oh God, it's really delicious. It is so delicious. I have these little cast iron pots that I'm going to use for my sweet potatoes, and this one here I'm going to use for my broccoli casserole. Guys, thank you so much for the beautiful Christmas cards. I have received them. I've been reading them all week. Thank you so much. I received a few at my meetup that I had in Southern California, and then I've been receiving them in the mail as well. So I just want to say thank you for all of the beautiful cards. This is one of the cards that I received. It says, Merry Christmas to someone special. Some people are Christmas people in our lives. Just thinking of them lifts our spirit and make us smile. One of the brightest joys of the holiday season is remembering these wonderful people and that just the kind of person you are. This one here came from Carol G. Thank you, Carol, for the beautiful card. Here's to a beautiful Christmas and a new year filled with joy and love. Let happiness abound. With much love. Oh, thank you so much. Look how beautiful this card is. Sending you warmest wishes for a wonderful Christmas celebration. Tiffany, I have enjoyed your authenticity and sharing through your YouTube channel. You are appreciated. Thank you, Rhonda. I got two cards. Oh, come let us adore him. May the true spirit of the season warm your heart today and every day. Merry Christmas, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. May the sights and sound of the holiday season bring you much joy. You guys bring me a lot of joy. That one is cute. That is from Isha. Thank you, Reggie. It's a beautiful card. I love it. Okay. Let me check on this food before it burns. So my glaze is done. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off and let it sit for just a moment. I need to take the broccoli out of here. And I'm going to add it to my mix. And this is more broccoli than I need for this recipe. So I'm only going to use half of it. All right, that should be enough. And all I'm going to do is just mix it up like so. And I didn't add any salt to this broccoli, but I am going to add a little bit of salt to, I'm going to add a little bit of salt now. That's really good. So I'm adding a pinch of salt. Mix it up. It's really good. Then I'm going to add the rest of my cheese. Okay, let's see. Very good. So I've already added oil to my pan. So all I'm going to do here is mix this in. Like so. And you see there's plenty to cook another serving of this. I was reading cards and I cooked my potatoes a little bit longer than I wanted to, but that's okay. It's gonna taste delicious. All I'm doing is just lining them up. My little cast iron pot. So after you put your potatoes in your cast iron pot or whatever you're cooking them in, you just want to take some of the glaze out. I want you guys to see the glaze, how thick it is. So it's perfect. And all I'm going to do is just drizzle a few spoonsful over my sweet potatoes. You guys have to make it. It is delicious, delicious. I promise you, you'll love it. It is so delicious. The ingredients is in the description box of this video. Please give it a try. It is so delicious. It's done. Gotta find my lid. So this is totally optional. If you want to add crackers to the top of your broccoli casserole, I am going to add it. So all I'm doing is just breaking up some Ritz crackers, like so, and just adding it to the top of my casserole. So I'm going to use I'm using small crackers, so about 3 of those should be enough. This is what my sweet potatoes look like. So this is it, and all I'm going to do is add some marshmallows on top of it and let that cook until it browns. Okay, so that's it. All right, so I am halfway through my meal. Go ahead and put these in the air fryer for about 10 minutes. I don't have room for both of them, so I need to cook one at a time. So while I'm cooking one, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything ready for my pie, and then I'm gonna cook my meat last. It's only gonna take me about 10 minutes to cook the meat. This here is gonna take about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started. And I set my air fryer to 325. So what I have in this bowl here is lemon juice, and I use that so that my apples don't turn brown. So all you want to do is slice up a lemon. I knew that was going to get on me. I knew it was. Slice up a lemon and then squeeze out the juice like so. Who else loves lemons? I used to eat lemons like they were oranges. I love lemons. Squeeze out as much as I could. I'm not going to toss those away. I'm going to save them and I'm going to eat them. So let me get some of this juice off of here. I used to have an apple slicer and I think I tossed it out. And I'm like, I got too much stuff in this van. Don't buy me an apple slicer. I don't need it. I don't need it. I can hear you now. Look like you're gonna cut up your hands, Tiffany. I'm okay. I'm okay. I've been cooking for years. I got this. Thanks for your concern. And I'm leaving the skin on my apples. I'm not cutting it off. You can cut yours off. If you don't want to use fresh apples, they do sell apples in a can. So that's an option. So I'm just let that sit in the lemon juice. And then cut up the rest of my apples. So the lemon juice helps to keep your apples from turning brown. So that one apple, I can make 2 apple pies, and that's what I'm going to do. I don't want the brown sugar glaze to go to waste, so I am going to use that for my pie. that looks delicious. Oh, that looks delicious. Can you guys see that? Oh, it looks so delicious. This is very hot, so I'm going to set that to the side and make sure I don't burn myself. So now I'm going to cook that. About 10 minutes. So all you're going to do is just line up your apples like so. I'm going to make sure I have plenty of apples. And again, the skin is a personal preference. I don't mind skin on my apples, so I'm leaving it on. I can eat an apple, green apples just like this. Okay, so I have it full of apples. And then I'm going to take my glaze. It already has the brown sugar in it, the butter in it. I'm just adding a little bit of pecans. And it already has the cinnamon. Okay. So I just want to make sure that I coat all of the apples. And that should be plenty. I am going to use this here for my top. This pie is ugly, but I promise you it's going to taste delicious. It is ugly. It is the ugliest little pie, but it's going to taste so good. So that's my little ugly pie. And I'm just set it to the side. And that will go in the air fryer next. Perfect. Look at that cheese bubbling. I'll get this out without burning my fingers. I'm gonna go ahead and put in my first pie, my little ugly pie. I'm gonna try to make the second pie look a little cuter. That one's pretty. My meat is pre-seasoned. The roasted garlic and herbs, so I don't have to add any seasonings to it. I'm not going to cook the whole package. I'm going to cut off just enough for tonight and maybe leftovers for tomorrow. Before I freeze this meat, I'm going to cut it up. I do that off camera, but I'm going to cut it up into slices and freeze it so that it's easier for me to thaw out and cook whenever I want some more. So I'm heating up my grease. All I'm doing here is just cutting it into slices where I can just fry it. And I don't want it too thick. I like my meat well done. So I'm trying to make the slices thin. It's a beautiful cut of meat. And the seasoning smells really good. But my grease is hot. And I'm going to cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. I was trying to get all of it in the skillet. Let's see if I get this last piece in there. Oh, perfect. All right, it all fits. Ooh. That pie's looking delicious. So while that cooks, I'm going to finish up my pie. So this second batch of apples has been sitting in this bowl for about 15 minutes, and you'll see there's no brown spots. That's why I use the lemon to keep it from turning brown. Alright, I think that's all that I can fit in there. I said I was going to make this pie look cuter, but I think it's just as ugly as I think it's just as ugly as my first one. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. My tenderloin is done. I put a lid on it because the grease is starting to, it's burning my arm. So I just put a lid on it so I can finish up my pie. And then I'm going to put my plate together. Everything turned out great. I am pleased. Very pleased. See you at the dinner table. When I said see you at the dinner table, I wanted to show you my plate. But my cameras died, both of them. So, I ate my food. I ate my food while I waited on my cameras to charge up. I'm sorry, but I promise it was delicious. I made a happy plate. It was very delicious. Now I'm trying to force myself to get up and wash all those dishes. Can you see that? I did not wash one dish while I was cooking. Now I'm gonna pay for it. I got a sink full of dishes. I don't feel like washing them. But I told myself I can't have any pie until I wash my dishes. So I'm going to get up, wash those dishes. Can you guys do me a favor? Please. Can you hit the thumbs up on this video? And can you share with a friend or two? Thank you. Also, I have new sticker designs on the website, so check that out. The link is in the description box below. I don't have the other sticker on my water bottle or close by, or I will show you that one. It's on the website, and the link is in the description box below. Okay, let me get to these dishes.
Who wants nothing more?
lot of dishes. I decided to go ahead and clean out the refrigerator. I had some leftovers that needed to be trashed. Glad I'm getting that taken care of. Alright, halfway done. Tackle those pots, and then I'm done.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. We got into a drifted bank, and then we got upside. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of your support this year. I wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. Bye.